Welcome back, folks, to Fishing Planet. I'm Soopa-Dave, and we are now on the Peruvian mystery, the Phantom Long Canoe. And we are uh, at Maku Maku Lake, so make sure you have that done. And the fourth page of the diary, again, that's just go to your specials. And for the lake here, I did have some other rods, but I had to go back. But we are by the canoe here. I'm going to go to night, and because it does say we need to go tonight for the Phantom Canoe, we are just back in the Arapaima corner, and we're going to go ahead and move up closer and see if that check marks it. It does. Okay, so we're good. Now we're just going to have to uh, let's see the rest of the mission here. Catch jacunda with a cursed Araku minnow, biara with the minnow, and a piara with the minnow. Oh Lord, I think everything's gonna take this. Hopefully piranhas don't take this. And for the next part of catching all the fish, this actually went by quick, but it's gonna be a pain in the butt because everything likes these piranhas. So if you look in my bag, we did catch a bunch of other stuff with this, and hook size really isn't going to do anything, I feel, for that. The Piaras I didn't have any issue with, if you guys look. So I actually came over here because I know I could get the Jacunda and the Piara right here, having fished this a little bit more. This was pretty easy. The Piara, I just used a 6-0. Didn't have any issues with them. I just put two rods over here, and then I put two rods over here for Jacunda, and believe it or not, I caught Biara here as well. That was not my intent. I don't remember ever catching Biara here, to my knowledge. So I did get them all three right here. We're just on the island over here. If you guys did, or if you guys did want some other spots too, I know of some old other Biara. This is the Biara spot I personally was going to use. I did throw over a little bit over there, and I got a bunch of jacundas actually too. So that probably would be a good spot to use as well. And just be careful at that spot because there are arapaima there. So if you use a small hook, you're okay. But if you get a bigger hook, then you will run into arapaima there. And also, if you are struggling with biaras, because I feel like most people are going to have biaras, you can see another mark here as well. You could cast over here with minnows. Now, the one way to, I guess, avoid this is on them little fish. I mean, I didn't really have any problems with the piaras too much. I mean, I got occasional piranha. But I'm guessing you just would, if you really want, if you're short on these minnows, you could just go ahead, pull out your rod, and then just see what fish were biting and then pull them in, kind of like you had to do on the tarpon mission. If you don't remember the fiery tarpon from the other Halloween event, kind of had to do that, I think, for the salamanders, because it did get pretty bad. But what you would do is if you see something biting you don't want, you could just pull it away. You could just pull it away, just keep it kind of close, and then if you zoom in, if it's not what you want, just get rid of it. So, like I said, that's too painstaking for me, I guess, but um, that would be a way of probably going about it. I don't know of any other spots in here. Piranhas bite everywhere at this lake, so oh, we have a mark here. Piranhas bite at every spot in the lake, basically, so you're not going to get away from piranhas. And there's no hook size that gets away from them either. You could put a 14 on and you're still going to get a piranha. So, we at night get a silicone finger from the locals at Orotego Village. Okay, so that's why the mark was there. And we are going to go tonight. By the way, you could catch them fish at the early morning peak or the night peak, as you can see. Um, it did take 32 of them for me to catch what I needed. So, like I said, it could take a few of these minnows, and they're not super cheap if you need to get them with bait coins if you're not fortunate. But you can see we definitely got some spare jacundas on that as well. Like I said, Piara's not too bad. Um, That Piara spot's been my favorite since the map came out. I've always like it for the most part, pretty solid. So let's go to night. This is probably gonna finish off our mission. Yes, it does. There's our silicone spoons. Ooh, and a red Piara looks like. Oh, it's a biara. Oh, I thought it was a Piara. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time, folks. Have a good one.